I'd like to say a little bit about the Baltimore Jazz House Incorporated, which is
Please.
a nonprofit
Never
that
heard of it.
Bill Pedro and myself started. Um, we hold a workshop
Hi, Bill.
every Tuesday. Bill's in the corner with the camera.
Bill is our videographer.
And we classes every Tuesday. It's an entry level jazz workshop.
Oh,
for
okay.
Anybody who
Is it the history of jazz?
it's no, it's actually how to play along with senior musicians as an entry level musician who can master his instrument. And
Oh,
we
so you're
sit
teaching
around.
ensemble how to
Yes.
respect
Yes.
someone and listen
Hmm.
and feel
That's correct.
and be respectful.
That's really needed.
And it is really, you know, it's like being a background singer and
I was going to say that.
you got that big old voice in the background. The person can sing, but you need to be out front, honey, because you don't know how to harmonize.
That's correct.
And that's what we're talking about is harmony, and we need harmony in life.
Right.
You know, Baltimore has a history of lead, and I really I don't want to veer off, but I think that we have a lot of the discord because of the environment. And I have a theory about music and the environment. You know, setting the pace, setting the vibration, the energy. You know, like when we record, or in the music industry, in the secular music industry, more than jazz, because we get freedom in jazz. But when you make secular records, you know, there's a certain RPM that they want. It might be 168, it might be 444. It could be any of these timings and these rhythms, and that controls us. That's what the indoctrination is, and what makes us buy records, and why we only hear 8 records per hour as opposed to 24 records. You know, because there's programming, something called programming, and programming is definitely affects us when we hear these things repetitively. So tell them again when and where they can do that.
Sure. Tuesday, 6:30, Randallstown Community Center, corner of Brentbrook and Liberty Road in Randallstown.
I know
Baltimore.
exactly. That's near the Home Depot,
That's
actually.
absolutely right next door to the Home Depot.
Okay. See, I know my geography.
Well, I think
What you got to say,
I
baby?
think your theory is pretty substantiated because there's so many studies that prove that when a young person studies music, jazz in particular, any type of music, they do better in school. They're better
definitely.
thinkers. They read. You know, they're more curious.
Absolutely.
And I think when like what you said, the other types of genres of music doesn't actually perpetuate that kind of curiosity and interest in other things.
Doesn't make you
So-
think.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
So,
make you think.
you know, so-
And the vernacular, the language is very insulting. I know. Well, why'd you do that?
No, you're just so real. That's all.
We have who is it? Theodore. I'm sorry, Paul. But,
no,
but
you're
it's,
so real with what you're saying. That's true. Absolutely.
yeah,
You
it
know.
is insulting. I had a constituent, or I was a constituent of Rangel, Charlie Rangel, Congressman Charlie Rangel, and he was very powerful in my life and helped me to go far. I used to run an organization that I founded called Harlem Jazz Foundation. And one of the things that he was concerned about was the language. What are we saying to the public? Not only to the youth, but you know, when you start hearing the B's and the W's and the this and the that and the FU's and all that, it's like, where are we going with this?
Right.
You know, what we feeling good about. So it's very important that we, as entrepreneurs, as producers, that we perpetuate a higher standard for ourselves as well as our children. I got 2 minutes in.